Hello from Universal Studios Hollywood. This is technically the second part of our day at Universal Studios Hollywood. We went back to the hotel, and now we're back. It's pretty cool. We parked in the same garage, a few levels up, but the theme park is now sold out, so thankfully we have a day admission ticket. Also, we saw the back lot over there, the Psycho House, and a lot of the other portion of the back lots. That was pretty neat. So we have to head back through City Walk to the entrance of the theme park, but that's okay. We're getting pretty familiar with City Walk in Hollywood, and I'm pretty happy about that. This used to be such an unfamiliar place, and now we're getting pretty accustomed to it. So like I said, the theme park is sold out, but presumably because we've already entered into the park, we're accounted for our ticket. And here we are back inside Universal Studios. There's City Walk, and we're gonna get a picture in front of the Universal Studios globe. That was sort of cool. That was somewhat of a first. There was like nobody over there taking a picture, so we got some pretty good pictures. So earlier this morning we had a lineup over here. There was a massive line for the early access. We didn't get any pictures in front of Universal Studios Hollywood Arch. Alright, so we got some pictures, and now we're heading over here for a re-entry into Universal Studios Hollywood and heading to ride some rides. So we just scanned our wrists for re-entry, our invisible stamps that they gave us at the exit. Now we're back inside the park. It's this Super Nintendo World virtual line reservations to get into the land, and I'm going to check just to see if any more popped up, but I don't think so. So what I think we're going to do is head over to the DreamWorks Theater. Also, I did check, and there are no more virtual time slots available still for Super Nintendo World. So this is the DreamWorks Theater, which is the Kung Fu Panda adventure, which was formerly Shrek 4D. This is pretty adorable. Here's Pinocchio. Right there in the ticket booth, just taking a snooze. And we're heading back into the theater right now. This is sort of cool. This is right next to Hogsmeade. Pretty much where we are is where Hagrid's motorbike adventure would be over in Universal Orlando. It's almost sort of weird just how close this is pinned up to the Wizarding World. But here we are online. Okay, so we're heading into the DreamWorks Theater right now. This is a fun experience. Alright, so we're heading into the pre-show room right now. There's just different DreamWorks posters just plastered all over the walls.
It's showtime! We got lights! Well, that could've got better. All right, boys, places. Let's put on a show. Hey, where's my macchiato? Hey, everybody, get ready for the Donkey and Shrek show. You mean the Shrek and Donkey show? Oh, come on. I know you all here to see me, right?
If you folks came to see anybody, you came to see me.
But I'm the cutest! And I'm the sweetest!
I hate to break it to you, but we're doing a Kung Fu Panda show.
Alright, so we just watched the Kung Fu Panda movie in the DreamWorks Theater, and it was cute. It was cool. I like how they did the projection everywhere. So now I think we're actually heading right next door to the Wizarding World to actually ride Forbidden Journey. So, here we are turning into the Wizarding World, which we did explore last time, but we didn't really do anything. It's interesting how this is sort of a picture there, and then of course that's where Hagrid's motorbike adventure would be if they had Hagrid's motorbike adventure. The most major difference is that Ollivanders is on this side of the street, and then I think that the road is much wider here. So we're heading to Forbidden Journey to ride it just to see if it's different. I'm heading into Hogwarts, which is, I think, is so much more comfortable than ours, but they do not have the space over here to do a locker system like we have, so I think the locker system is to the side for them over here. Okay, so we just got back into the locker. I'm on my phone now. Here we are walking through the castle. Trying to pay attention if anything is particularly different, which doesn't seem like it. Oh, it's a little bit different, actually. Yeah, this is cool. I think that the potions classroom is a little bit different than where it usually is in the kitchens as well. So this is where our lockers would normally be. Over here, there's another test seat. And back in Orlando, obviously, all of this would be Jurassic Park, which it is not. This is the greenhouse up here. This is interesting. Just walking into the castle and just seeing mountains in the background over there. I think that I was most interested about this in particular, just how this would look, because this had the most possibility of actually being different. This is posted at an hour wait right now, by the way, and it looks like the line stops right up here. So that is the line for the studio tram tour down there, which you can sort of see. Yeah, here we are in line. Their mandrakes don't cry either. This entrance into the castle is a little bit different too. This is much more narrow. So far, pretty similar. So this is anything capacity-wise, like our Hogwarts Forbidden Journey in Orlando, and we should be moving pretty quickly into here. So what we can tell, just as far as the difference from our attraction to this one, is that it is significantly brighter and significantly larger than ours. None of this room would show up on my camera or my cell phone. You can actually read what's on the chalkboard over here, and you can see all the different props that are on the tables, and just along the windows. And this room, which is normally just so incredibly dark, so we made it to the that probably took about 15 minutes. So I just got off of Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. I ran back downstairs and I got my camera because I've never been able to film this in such a low light. I don't think their entire building is so much better lit than ours. So to be fair, I've not really looked at our merchandise in a while, but do we have a Hagrid? And if we don't, why don't we have a Hagrid? So straight ahead is Flight of the Hippogriff, which is a little bit different here than it is in Orlando. Okay, so we're heading through Hogwarts now, through Hogsmeade. We just rode Hogwarts, and it was interesting. It was very interesting of an experience because it was
I thought theirs was
the same, but it was different.
Their Dementors had hands.
So we came through the pretty miniature archway that would normally lead to Jurassic Park, but this is their extended queue, it looks like. There's the Flying Port Anglia over there. And this is just the pathway that's behind the various stores and shops here. And then there's Krusty Land. Okay, so we popped into Ollivanders really quickly just to see how it differs from ours, and it is very different because it is much bigger than ours. What's that?
Show them on here.
Oh yeah, how they're on each shelf. Okay, so we're outside of Ollivanders now, and I just wanted to walk down this pathway over here because it's different. So this would be the exit of Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure, and then this is the little alleyway, of which in Orlando there's really not much going on over here, but here they have a pretty good amount of stuff. They have more magic opportunities here, utilize your wands with. It's weird, it's just so different, but it's cool.
New spell.
They have so many more different spells here. So we're watching everybody do magic. Over there in that window, there's like an orchestral flourish. And then right here, there should be a burst of fire that comes out of that chimney over there. This one seems a little bit challenging. There it goes. Okay, so we're heading out of the Wizarding World in Hollywood. I remember coming here and it not being open. We came here before the Wizarding World opened and it was really cool. So the Wizarding World is right there, and we decided to head back over in this direction. We were here this morning. We're going to Super Silly Funland. This is over by Mel's Drive-In. We should go there sometime. I don't know if we're going to ride anything. We might ride the little spinner that they have over here, but just to be able to come back here again, it would be fun. There's Despicable Me and Secret Life of Pets, and we're heading into Super Silly Funland, passing by the Water Splash Zone, which I think every time that we've come has been closed. Okay, so we're getting in line for Silly Swirly because it's hosting a 20-minute wait, but I don't think that it is. Okay, so we did get in line, but we decided to hop out of line because it was moving sort of slowly, and what I think we want to do is sort of prioritize a couple other things, mostly just Revenge of the Mummy on the lower lot before we have to go to our dinner reservation. But this is just a pretty simple spinner. It's a fun ride, and it'd be fun to kind of run through this, but I don't think that I will do that. But it's just cool to, I guess, see it just actually functioning as a fun splash area since we've never really seen it with water because we normally come during Christmas. So what we're prioritizing is we're going to first head over to The Simpsons just to really walk inside the queue. I don't think we're going to ride the ride. I don't think we have time to, but we're going to walk inside the queue, just see if it's different, and then head down to the lower lot. I didn't really have my thoughts about Forbidden Journey. Really, what I liked is that they have so many Dementors in there. They surround you. So incredible. I'm not used to that. And they do have like hands, and it's scary. They did close a couple attractions here. I think the Animal Actors show that they have, and then this special effects show. So I'm interested to see what they eventually replace that with because that is some pretty nice real estate. So there's currently a 75-minute wait for Krusty Land for the Simpsons ride. So like I said, we're just going to walk inside really quickly just to see if it's different, and then I guess head back out. Oh, the tongue is like spongy. So this is the line for the Simpsons ride, which I've done, I think, a long time ago. I don't think we've ever done it together, but yeah, here it is. I don't really remember what ours looks like too much, but this is it. So I think that we've planned this hopefully pretty well. Heading down to the lower lot again to ride Revenge of the Mummy and then re-enter Super Nintendo World with our dining reservation. So the plan is, once we do Mummy again, to go to Super Nintendo. We have our Toadstool reservation for dinner at 7 o'clock. The bar closes at 10 o'clock tonight, so we're presuming that we're just going to spend the rest of our night in Super Nintendo World. That's where we just were, way over there in Super Silly Funland. We actually walked quite a ways to get over here. So that is Revenge of the Mummy right down there. And of course, Super Nintendo World, it does look like it has quite an extensive outdoor queue. think it was posted at a 50-minute wait. And we have just about an hour until our reservation. Okay, so we made it down to the very bottom of the escalators. It is so busy down here. So we're considering trying to get into this single rider line. Maybe, presuming that they have one. So they do have a single rider, but it is currently closed right now. So we are heading into the queue. Looks like a pretty extensive express line. We have the time, thankfully, to commit to this. But hopefully it's not an hour. So this is what I think would be the single rider line. This is express, and it did get pulled in a little bit, so hopefully we'll start moving here pretty soon because it has been very slow moving. So we made it inside. It's been about 30 minutes. Spooky. I hope we're getting somewhat close. Look at the details that they have here that we don't have. It's pretty cool. So it looks like it's probably going to be about 45 minutes before we make it to the load station, which is right over there. This platform is so well lit, just like Forbidden Journey. What the heck? Why can't we have well lit load platforms? We rode the Mummy. Woo! That was fun. There are all of the escalators, and we are heading to Nintendo. I'm very happy that we rode the Mummy. It's so different than ours. I think that I like the beginning of theirs more, but then I think I like our ride actually better. Okay, so we turned up by Transformers, and we're heading into Super Nintendo World. It looks like they are not requiring a virtual reservation right now. So it looks a lot less busy now, which is nice. But we're heading over to Toadstool Cafe for our 7 o'clock reservation, which it is pretty much 7 o'clock right now. So Toadstool Cafe is right over here. They are fully booked for the day. Thankfully, I got a virtual return to come back right now. Yes, we're getting in line right now to head up to the counter to get some food. Yes, we're in line right now to order at the Toadstool Cafe. There's a lot of very interesting and unique options. So this is the menu they have. Starters and salads. They have the main menu here, the entrees. They have these desserts, beverages, and then a kids meal. Okay, we are walking to our table at Toadstool Cafe right now, which is actually relatively small, given the popularity of it. So we're at our table, and our food should be arriving hopefully soon. I did get this box because the food that I got comes with a souvenir that I'm taking home, but I did get a drink. This is the Superstar Lemon Squash, which is honey lemon soda with mango stars and assorted tropical fruits. And I just read that off of my phone down there. This, I've already tried it. It's very tart, but it is like delicious. There's like an electric sort of a revitalization drinking this. It's so tart.
I feel like you're supposed to stir it.
Probably, but it's so pretty. Oh, it's even more tart. So the food has arrived, and we pretty much got everything. So what Brennan got over there, that is the...
This is everything.
It feels like it. So that is the Chef Toad Short Rib Special, which is braised short rib, creamy goat cheese, polenta, and red wine reduction. So that is her entree, and then I got this. So this is the Fire Flower Spaghetti and Meatballs. This is spaghetti with mushroom marinara sauce, meatballs, Fire Flower Parmesan crisp, shaved Parmesan, and chopped parsley. And then we also got some sort of these appetizers, I guess. So Brennan wanted to get these Toadstool cheesy garlic knots. So this is a mini mushroom shaped knots dish brushed with garlic butter, Parmesan cheese, parsley, and a side of marinara sauce. And then I got that right there, and I get to keep this little bowl. So this is the tomato soup in super mushroom bowl, which is vegan tomato soup, tomato basil soup, topped with micro basil, sliced mushroom, and truffle oil. And then finally, as a dessert, we decided to get, I guess Brennan wanted to get this, but hopefully she'll let me have some. So this is the block tiramisu, which is tiramisu layered with coffee, soaked ladyfingers, topped with cocoa powder, and chocolate power-up. Wow. So there were also burgers, and there was a Bowser's Fireball Challenge dish. But yeah, I decided to get something a little bit more different. And Brennan did too. So something that happens every like 10 to 15 minutes is Bowser's Jr.'s ship actually passes by the windows and just wreaks havoc on the Toad community. But then eventually goes away, and then the summer turns and all the toads are happy again. So we sat right underneath pretty much the center of the room. We're exiting right over here. Okay, we're heading outside. And here we are. So we are back outside of the land. There's Bowser's Castle. There's a Womp. This is the entrance to Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge. And I'm putting my, what is this? This is my mushroom?
A toad.
It's my power-up. That's what it is. There's Toadstool. And this is where we came out of over here. And I think we're heading into here for our next power-up challenge. I'm not sure what the name of this is. Also, Brennan's obsessed with these like little banana platforms. It's adorable. There's another wall touch point over here. Who's gonna pop up? Oh, it's Bowser. Whoa, that was very backward. So there's a little line here, but hopefully it doesn't take too long. So this is called Wall Panel Panic. So I think this one, we're getting pretty close. To make all of the blocks turn from question marks into exclamation points. And we did it, we succeeded. And this is where we exited out the Toadstool Cafe. And now we have one more power-up band activity to do in Super Nintendo World.
But we got all 3 keys to unlock.
Yeah, so we can go do the Shadow Showdown, I think, with Bowser Jr.
Yeah.
So this is the Bowser Jr. Shadow Showdown. I'm pretty sure that's what that's called, but we have one final activity to do, and that is this one. So this one seems actually pretty challenging. This one's about timing. So you have to hit the block over here, and then time this like reaction to where it hits the POW up here and hits the Koopa. This is the Koopa Troopa Power Punch.
All right, it's Roy's turn. He's gonna do this. We've been watching everybody else do it, so we think we understand how it works. It's all about the timing. Yay! He did it!
Okay, now Brennan's going. You have to hit it right before it goes inside the pipe. Yay! She did it! She got the Koopa! That was cool!
I did it!
We did it! We did them all!
Yay!
Okay, so now we are actually heading out of Super Nintendo World because we want to go ride Secret Life of Pets one more time and then come back to Super Nintendo World again. So yeah, all the way back up the to the upper line. There's a Velociraptor down there. That's pretty cool. This place is beautiful at night. Super Nintendo way over there. All right, we are back up on the upper lot, heading over towards the Secret Life of Pets, and hopefully not waiting too long for it. Okay, so way down there is the Secret Life of Pets, and it was a virtual queue only, and now it's not. So now we can just get in line and just do the standby line like we did earlier. Okay, we are heading inside the Secret Life of Pets. One more time. We did have to wait in the outdoor queue outside, but just for a couple minutes.
How come you guys don't have collars on? Are you lost? If you need help, you are definitely talking to the wrong guy. You should go find Max and Duke. They always help me when I'm lost.
Okay, so we waited about 15 minutes. The line really did not move, so we decided to go ahead and leave and head back down to the lower lot. We both definitely want to prioritize just Super Nintendo World and Bowser and finish our challenge that we were doing, and we have about an hour until the park closes, so we just didn't want to risk it. So we're back down on the lower lot. We got a little bit ambitious, wanted to try to ride Secret Life of Pets, but I think this is probably the best way to spend the evening. And here we are yet again, heading through the warp pipe, just getting a little bit busier, so this is probably a good idea that we decided to come back just to make sure that we did everything that we wanted to do in Super Nintendo World. This warp pipe is great. It's cool. So we are heading back over to do what we should have done earlier, which is the Bowser Jr. Shadow Showdown. Okay, so we stand outside, and we have done at least 3 challenges. There's Bowser Jr. We did all 4 challenges. So now we're walking through Bowser Jr.'s castle, I guess. This is cool. Oopsie.
It's your final showdown with Bowser Jr. When bob-ombs are tossed at you, use your arms to swat them away. When bullet bills fly toward you, duck to dodge them, jump to hit a question mark, and get a power. When you get a fire flower, swing your arms to throw fireballs.
And we are heading into the final room. Right now, going tower numbers. Here we are. Oh, there we are. Right there. Recorded that well, but that was still fun. And now we're exiting the castle. That was a workout. We did all of the power-up challenges. Oh, there's another one of these. Did we? I don't think so.
Mario!
So we are getting in line yet again for Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge. It's a 30-minute wait at the moment. Walking through the cavern right now and heading upstairs. We'll see how short of a line this ends up being. This is shorter than it was this morning. Heading outside. We're about to go underneath the Bowser Castle. Here we are back inside Bowser's Castle. Down there is like nobody in here right now. Well, there are people in here, but compared to what it was earlier, this is just such a beautiful queue. I just cannot get over this. And I know I already recorded this, but it's just such a different experience. Wow, maybe we didn't need to do early entry after all. I still think we benefited from doing early entry, just to have that experience. Just walking into the lane, because this is not guaranteed. We're lucky that they even did away with the virtual queue requirement just to get back into the land. And now we're walking to the Bomb-Bomb Factory. This is where we stopped earlier, because this is pretty much the pre-show to get onto the ride. Yeah, right here, this is the pre-show. Okay, so we just picked up our license back over here to go into the pre-show, and now we are heading downstairs. Let's go to the other side. This time we're going to be in the front row. This is exciting, Brennan. We're about to do Mario Kart. Again, I didn't think we were going to be able to do it again today. that time. So it's interesting how these work. I was gonna show them before you took it off, but it's like projected into this. So what you saw us seeing on the camera, that was what we were seeing. That's like a practical effect, but what we were watching was on our visors here. So this is the gift shop that we just exited into after riding Bowser's Challenge, Mario Kart. That was fun.
And we won this time.
I know, which is weird because we got more coins last time. Or at least I did. So we've decided that we're gonna get mine again because the park closes in like 5 minutes. We're definitely pretty familiar with this ride. You know, that's for sure. What's cool is that we can actually sort of take our time. Walk into the queue, we can take some pretty cool pictures. Like I've really been wanting to do with Bowser's Castle here. Oh, there's the Thwomp right there. So this is outside of Bowser's Castle. There's the piranha plant, there's Yoshi, there are the Goombas, and the Koopas, and the mushrooms. And we're pretty much standing on top of Toadstool Cafe right now. I didn't realize that. There's Peach's Castle way over there. So it was not on purpose, but I think we are the final guests right now in line for Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge because there's a team member behind us walking the line. The park is officially closed. Now it is 10 o'clock. So we're going to be the final people Mario Kart today. Got some pretty cool pictures outside the castle. So that's fun. But we thought, we're here in Hollywood. We're not getting this for several years, probably in Orlando, even if it's similar to this. Okay, we're getting on literally right now. We just walked straight to the ride. And we did it. We rode Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge 3 times today. That was fun. So much fun. And the park is closed. And we're heading out from here. Look how quiet it is now. Good night, Super Nintendo World. It was fun. Did you have fun?
I did.
What a blast,
This
right?
land actually looks smaller.
Alright, final time getting back onto the escalator to head back to the parking garage. Here we are, back on the upper lot, yet again, but to actually head out of the park now. It's so cool how they just have such similar stuff to what we have, and yet different, specifically Springfield. It's pretty much identical, but they just have a much different layout. And it's a little bit smaller. We passed by the DreamWorks Theater, back over there. There's the entrance to Universal Studios Hollywood. So on our way to the park, we stopped by the Universal Studios store, and we got a couple shirts.
Hey, you got this one?
So I got that one for me. It doesn't say Universal Studios Hollywood, but it does have all of the Hollywood icons on there. And then Brennan, that one that's actually pretty familiar to
Got
us.
one that we sell at home, but I really wanted it, and this one says Hollywood.
It does. And then they gave us a Mario bag. And here we are heading out of the park. It is pretty late. There's the Universal Studios Hollywood neon sign. Looks like they opened up the barricades over here so we could just head straight across through City Walk. And they lit up the Universal Studios below. It's pretty. They took away the red carpet for the Universal Studios Hollywood. What? Where'd the red carpet go? So now we're just heading back through City Walk, back to the parking garage, and then back to our hotel. So we're hopefully gonna get some sleep tonight. Tomorrow we have a pretty significant day as well because tomorrow we're going to Disneyland. We got a little bit less lucky with our parking spot when we came back from our hotel earlier, but still it's not that bad. This is the rideshare pickup here. And we're heading into the garage. So we're back at the parking garage. It is pretty late. We're heading back to the hotel. This morning, because we left so early, we just grabbed some breakfast from the breakfast at the hotel and then just drove straight here because we got here so early before 7 o'clock in the morning. Then we went back to the hotel you took a nap, I ended up editing a little bit, then we came back again to close out Universal Studios Hollywood, which was not really the plan, but that's what ended up working out.
I thought it was the plan.
I had a good time.
I had a great time.
We really, really got to explore Super Nintendo World. We got to use our bands that we purchased. We got some souvenirs, and we wore some thematic shirts.
I'm really hoping these transfer when, the time comes to bring them back home with us,
I hope so. We still have a couple years probably before that inevitably happens, but we are literally all the way down to the very end of the parking garage here. And we have to check out of our hotel tomorrow and then head over to Anaheim. So, thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. Have a great day. And goodbye.
Goodbye.